All right, thank you so much. And speaking of power, we do know that still 1 million people do not have power throughout our viewing area. And the question is, a lot of people want to know, when will they get the power back? So CenterPoint Energy's Director of Communications, who's been with us before, I believe it's Lisa Oshodi. She's on the phone with us. Is she on the phone right now? Hello? Oh,
hi, Sharon.
Hi. Oh my gosh, you're doing TVU with us. Thank you so much for being with us. You have been, we really do appreciate the time that you have spent to talk to us in the past, and thank you so much for joining us again. So at this point, we have been seeing that you have listed 1.1 million people still have already been restored, which is great news, but we still have 1 million people who don't have power. So where we sit right now when it comes to power restoration for those who still don't have it?
The work continues today, and as we've said, we have now established some additional milestones. So we expect by Friday we'll have another 400,000 people back on, and then by Sunday another 350,000. Now we know what our customers want is additional information, more specific information on when they're coming back. And so by midday today, we will be providing estimated restoration times to our customers, so they will get a better sense specifically to when they could expect to have their power restored.
Okay, and how are they going to receive this information? Are they going to receive it through text, or do they need to go to your website? Because I know you have the new map, even though it's different from the previous one, which had more details previously. But how are they going to get this information about the restoration for the individual homes?
We're going to use a variety of channels to make sure we can amplify the message and set those expectations. So in addition to continuing to refine and enhance our outage map that we introduced the day before yesterday, we will be using our Power Alert service to send messages to those customers with their estimated restoration times, also using customer emails to get that specific information out.
Now, I know some people will say, well, how come it took as long as it has, about 3 days, for that to be able to designate the system a little bit more specifically? But there are a lot of factors that go into this. Can you break that down just briefly in more layman's terms to explain why it took a little longer for people to get more specific information on their individual homes?
Sure. I'll just again reiterate the steps to our restoration process. So after the storm moved through, we had to get in, start that cut and clear, start to remove debris, and then go in, visually inspect the damage that had happened before we could really then develop the restoration plan for the specific part of the system that had been damaged. And you know how many times and how many people were affected, and how many issues, the damage that we saw throughout the system. So while we want to provide that information as quickly as we could, we have to complete that assessment and analyzing of the issue so that we can appropriately assign crews and equipment to get out and make the repairs. So as we're completing all of that damage assessment that we've been doing since the storm came through, we're able to then quantify and then make the information that we can provide to our customers more specified.
And I also understand CenterPoint always tries to prepare when they know that a storm is in the Gulf. But in this case, of course, the storm originally was thought to go a little different, in a different direction. Do you think that has something to do with the preparations that were made this time around for CenterPoint, and also the damage CenterPoint received itself?
I think we prepared accordingly for what was coming our way. I think that as you have with weather events, severe weather events of a hurricane nature, there is a certain level of unpredictability. So while we prepared accordingly for what was coming our way, there was some of those factors that then we saw the significant damage, as others have mentioned, just the great amount of damage that came with the winds that came through this area. And so as we immediately started assessing and seeing that this was going to be more significant, we ramped up resources and got those folks here to get to work. So the work continues. We've set new milestones, and more specific information is coming to our customers.
All right, and kudos also to the linemen out there who've come from all over the country and here at CenterPoint to really help out. They've been doing an incredible job. So Lisa Oshodi, with, of course, Communications Director for CenterPoint, thank you for your time. We appreciate it, and thank you for the updates as well.
Thank you, Sharon.